of debt. That's number one. Number two, you live without debt, and then you live with a budget. You live with a plan. And here's where everyone hates me. Budgets, boring, right? No one likes a budget. If I do a budget, my wife won't let me have any fun. Okay, that's what somebody told me one time. Or my husband will spend it all on televisions and I can't say anything about it. Look, if you don't, budgeting is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. That's what John Maxwell says. If you don't get control of your money, your lack of control over your money will control you. You've got to have a plan. If you don't have a plan in place, your money will just blow away. And if you want to watch your money blow away, then make a budget category called blow and at least do it on purpose. At least have a plan for watching your money blow away. When you put a plan into place with your budget, you do your spending on purpose. And when you begin to ask yourself the question of wisdom when it comes to your budget, again, it will enable you to use this powerful ancient word that no one uses anymore, and it's the word no. No new shoes. No new suit. No, we don't need 100 chicken sandwiches every month. You can do with 50. Chick-fil-A, of course. Those are expensive. No. It enables you in agreement. If you're single, then you have to really exercise some self-control. But if you're married, you come together, you agree on a plan, you agree on a budget, you spit shake, you pinky swear, and once you get the budget set, then you don't budge it. You don't budge the budget. It's wonderful marriage advice. Audra and I have never, is this right, love? Never had an argument about money. Ever. Because we have a plan. I don't have to feel guilty about spending money at H-E-B, or I don't have to feel guilty about getting gas because we have already agreed beforehand this is what we're going to do. You have a plan when it comes to your finances. And the other thing is when you put a budget into place, when you begin to plan your money, what you'll notice is you get a raise. When you spend your money on purpose, your money, it stretches. It goes further. And you'll feel like you got a raise because you got a plan. You live without debt. You live with a budget. And in our budget, we have envelopes. So we fund our envelopes with a certain amount of cash. And it doesn't matter if you had a hard day. If the Blizzard envelope is empty, you don't get a Blizzard, okay? You know what I have to do? I have to go home and I have to eat those little rice poppers, which are gross. Not a Blizzard. But once the money's gone, the money's gone. And you know what? We have financial peace. We may not, I may be a few pounds lighter and a few things deprived Blizzard-wise, but we have peace in our money. We begin to ask ourselves the question, is it really wise? In light of where we're at as a married couple, in light of where we want to go in our future, should we really get a car payment? What's the wise thing to do? Now, I know this is scary. I know that for some of you, to do something like this means you're going to have to sell something that you love. And for some of you, to do a budget is like pulling teeth because you're the free spirit of the family. And you just want to spend. And your husband's like, listen to this. Or your wife's like, listen to him. And it's going to kill you to do something like this. But look, if you don't do something you've never done, you'll never get anything different than what you have right now. And for some of you, to stay where you're at financially is not an option. You cannot stay where you're at financially. It's too much pain. It is going to ruin your life. And so something has to change. You've got to get serious. You have to make a commitment today. I'm going to get out of debt. We're going to put a budget together. For some of us, maybe it is a tithe check. You know, I've never invited God into my finances. Maybe you need to up the percentage. We don't like change, but without the change, we don't like change because change produces pain, and we don't like pain, so we never change. But if you embrace the pain for just a minute, just imagine what your life would be like. Imagine if you had begun to ask yourself the question, what is the wise thing to do with my finances? Imagine how different your life would be if you would have asked that question over the last 10 years. Where would you be? Imagine if starting today you begin to ask yourself the question, in light of my past experience, my current circumstances, and my future hopes and dreams, what is the wise thing to do? Where could you be in 5 years from now? Where would you be 1 year from now? So I'd be miserable. I wouldn't have any blizzards. I'd be trying to get out of debt. But wouldn't you have peace in your finances? You live like no one else, so the later you can live like no one else.